All right, Carlos here. We're still waiting for a few people to join in. We're just going to start maybe 2 minutes out. And we have the amazing Jamie Lee Bonger joining the call. And of course, Kirby Chan is here. Let's just wait for a while, and I'm going to continue playing this as people join us. Oops. Of course, I forgot to share my screen again. All right. All right. Let me introduce myself. I am Carlos. I am the Market Center Tech Trainer of KW Advantage, KW Experience. Welcome to our KW sessions, Wednesday sessions. And I'm happy to introduce Kirby Chan and Jamie Lee on the call. Take it away.
Thank you, Kirby. I'll let you take it from here and introduce yourself. Thank you for doing this and making the time to share everything you're all about.
Thank you, Jamie Lee. And welcome everybody. It would be nice to see all of you guys on camera. So if you're able to, love to see you on camera. I have a 40, 50 inch TV over here where I put everybody. So it's almost like I'm in the market center. It's so cool. So I see Jill. Hi, Jill's, Craig. Party time's here. That's when I know this. That's when I know it's starting. Hey, party time. Hey, Tyler. Nelly. All right. So let me start here and introduce myself. So I am an agent in York region. So I'm a little bit north of you or south of you. So I'm in the middle of the two market centers, right? I think we have some people from Barrie today and some people from Advantage. Is that right? Okay.
That's absolutely right. Yep.
Okay, very cool. So I'm in the middle of you guys. All right. So today I'll love to look for referral partners. So if anyone wants to be referral partners with me, please reach out. I have a program for my referral partners, which I'll introduce today, okay, at the end. So I'm in Richmond Hill. I have an office at Highway 7 and Bayview, and I work there with my wife and 3 other agents. And then we have also an admin team of 5 people, and we run our business through our database and through Facebook. So those 2 things are our super secret superpower. Okay, so you're gonna see that today. So any questions before I begin? Is there any questions from anybody? Or maybe unmute and maybe share with me what you want to learn today.
Everything.
Give me paper.
Jill said everything.
In 50 minutes.
Well, we want to learn
Yes.
what's the secret sauce, if there is any, like how do you leverage Facebook? How do we make the most out of our time? How do you use command to make all this happen?
All right. Love it.
Separation of business and personal pages, Kirby, on Facebook. What the relationship is between the two and the proportions, if you will.
Okay. Who was that? I didn't see it on the screen.
Dan.
Dan. Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Teach me how to tap into the gold mine at Facebook.
Gold mine. Okay. Okay. Some of these things could be inside of our referral program training. Okay. So I may not hit everything, but I got the secret sauce. I got like, where does KW command fit in with Facebook? I got separating personal and business, and then the gold mine of Facebook. Like, where is all that? Like, where is the money coming from? Like, where is the business coming from? Okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to start with some theory first, okay? Because we need to know, like, how does this work? How does the database work? Because we hear about the database a lot. And so I don't know where you guys are in your business. Some people could be brand new, someone very seasoned, like let's see, like Whitech over there, WeTech, very seasoned, and then it's very new. So I'm going to go through the theory of how the Facebook playbook came to be. Okay, so I'm going to start here. Let me just share my screen. Every one of us should be like experts on Zoom now, right? We're using Zoom so much. So here it is. So who's read that book, The Millionaire Real Estate Agent? It's by Gary Keller, somebody famous, right? Some of you have read the book. So I have the audiobook, and every time I'm in my car, I still use CDs. Embarrassing. So I still use CDs. I also have it on audiobook. Mark Carlos has it right there in his hand. And it's so good, the audiobook, right? And I'm a student of that. I'm a student of the system. So that's why I'm at Keller Williams, okay? Because Keller Williams, all of our training, all of our systems based on that book, those models and systems. So this is a picture from that book. And it's talking about the database. A database is a platform. It could be your Rolodex. It could be on the computer, right? Everyone uses it on the computer now. It's a program that houses all the people that you know, all the names and phone numbers and everything, okay? And then when Gary Keller interviewed millionaire real estate agents, he found like all the top agents had a database. And in that database, he said, how many people do you have in it? And how much business do you get from it every year? And he found out there's a ratio of those two things. Okay, how many people are in the database and how much business comes out of it? And he came out a ratio of 12:2. So who here, get ready to unmute, okay? The first one here can tell me what a 12:2 ratio means. Just shout it out, unmute, shout it out.
I'm not an agent, so I don't know if I'm allowed to answer. So
you're allowed.
But I know the answer. If you do 33 to 36 touches a year, you're going to get 2 deals out of every 12 clients.
Yeah. So if you do 36 touches a year for your database, you get 2 deals out of 12 clients, 12 people in the database. So 12:2, meaning the 2 is 1 is a referral, 1 is a repeat business, okay, from that database. So if you did 0 business last year, it means you don't have any friends. I'm sorry. Okay. However, if you have 12 friends, okay, everyone should have 12 friends, then you would have done 2 deals last year, right? And you're thinking, wait a second, I have 12 friends. What is that? They're all realtors.
All the friends are realtors.
Oh, that's too bad. You need to find new friends, okay?
Downline.
Yeah. We'll talk about realtors in a second. But if you have 12 friends, you would have done 2 deals. The only thing is you say, I didn't do 12, I didn't do 2 deals, and I have 12 friends, it's because you didn't touch them 36 times in that year. Those 12 friends. So Jill's hit it right in the head over there. Is like the caveat is you have to have 36 touches for them. Okay, so that's one thing. You need to have the touches. You need to have the friends, you need to have the touches. The 2 things there. Now, in this graphic here, there's different level of friends. And inside the book, it says that there's these yellow haven't met, right? That yellow circle at the very edge. Those are all the people you haven't met. And your job is to move those people that you haven't met all the way to the center there, which is the best of the best relationships that you can have. And the way we do that is we use these 3 things, right? The 12 direct, the 8x8, and the 36 touch. But I know there's new names now that we've given it, but that's the concept, right? I think now it's, does anyone know the new names? There's 36 touch. There's the 9 direct, I think. I don't know the new names, but you get the point there, right? Is you want to move people to the middle. And the people in the middle there, it says core advocates. Those are the people that will use you as an agent, that will refer you to their friends and get mad at their friends if they don't use you, okay? So the point of this database is how do you nurture everybody to be into the middle? Okay, So that's from the book. That's from over 10 years ago, that book. There was no Facebook in it, no social media. So what I did was I redid this circle and I said, okay, let's look at it, the 12:2 ratio inside of Facebook, what it looks like. So on Facebook, your job on Facebook is to, same thing, use systems, use models and systems to nurture people on friends on Facebook so that they go into the middle there. And so in the middle, I put it as raving fans. So these are raving fans of yours. And my challenge for my students has always been get up to 500 raving fans. And that's all you need, okay, to start with for a big business. And why do I say that? Is because 500 raving fans, if you do the ratio, if who's good at math or has a calculator, how many deals would you do a year if you have 500 raving fans?
42.
So 42 is close. You still have to multiply that number by 2.
It's 83.
Right. So it's 8. So it's 83.
0.3, but there's no 0.3 of a deal. So it's 80. Let's make it 84 to be.
84.
Yeah.
Hold on, 83 deals plus a lease, okay? 83 deals plus a lease. Like who here is okay with 83 deals, right? Plus a lease. And we're talking about 500 raving fans that you worked really hard to get, put some elbow grease in it, right? And then you stopped lead generating after that. I know Jamie Lee's like, don't tell anyone to stop lead generating. I'm just saying, for example, you stopped lead generating, right? And you did that. Of course, we never stopped lead generating. We continue to lead generate. We continue to lead generate our own raving fans and to add more. Okay, so you don't stop at 500, you keep going. But I would be happy with 83 deals a year, right? All through Facebook and all through referrals and repeat business. Okay. And you can do that all on Facebook because you can take people that are not even your friends on Facebook all the way to becoming a raving fan within 1 year on Facebook. And how do we do that? The secret sauce, it's because you have to be aware of things on Facebook. They tell you everything already. They tell you when they have a new car, new house, new baby, when they're gonna get divorced, when they're gonna get married. Okay, I just got a picture today. One of my friends got married, secret wedding, okay? And these are all life, moments where something happens and they need a realtor. I'm just gonna give you the quick thing today. I'm not gonna ask, but it's like when they get a divorce, what's the opportunity there? If someone gets a divorce, oh, look at Joe's already. The 2 deals, right? It's the buy one, sell two, the sell one, buy two. I love that one. And the marriage, who likes newlyweds getting engaged, right? That's the sell two, buy one. Okay, these are all opportunities that's laying there all on Facebook, right? And so Facebook takes these insights and what do they do with it? They advertise to these people. They take insights. If you're on like you click you're on a wedding group or you do a lot of wedding stuff on Facebook, they're going to show you wedding ads, right? So when you take these insights, you have a certain power now that in the old databases you don't have. Who's your top producer before, for example, right? When do they tell you when someone's getting married? Never. Okay, so Facebook has that ability. Now it's for us to take that information, okay, like a gold mine. We take that information and we plug it into command. It's not automatic, okay? It does take work. And it's like, it's golden though. It's gold. You just took gold and you put it into your database. Okay, so what's gold to me? What's gold? Okay, so I see somebody's cat has a birthday. Who celebrates the cat's birthday? Well, it's important enough for my friend to post it on Facebook, then it's important for my friend, okay? So you see, I connect with people deeper than just real estate. If you connect with people for just real estate, well, guess what? You're connecting with them once in 7 years. That's too little. In between the 1 to 7 years, I've already contacted them maybe 70 or 80 times, or maybe 500 times if you're talking about 7 years. By 7 years, they forgot who their original realtor were, okay? So if you want to protect your own database, your own sphere or your raving fans that you think you have right now, some other realtor can come in and take your place. Just know that because of technology these days. Okay. If you have a good client in Richmond Hill, and you know what, I met them through some sort of ad or some other friend connection, and I start talking to them for the next 7 years, do you think they're going to remember you? Right? There's a chance they may not. So if you think every realtor, every client right now out there has a realtor already, and I shouldn't even bother anymore, right? Everybody has a realtor. But just know that every realtor, I would say a big chunk of realtor, right, don't contact their past clients or clients they did business with. Like, who's guilty of that here? Anyone guilty of that? Some of their clients you haven't called for 10 years, right? And you drive past their house, they have another sign on there, and then you feel like they betrayed you. Okay? You feel like, oh, I bought that house with them. Why are they selling with another realtor? Well, you didn't protect your database. So you want to protect your database, and you want to protect it through Facebook. Okay, all the interactions on Facebook and social media. Okay. So now that you're clear what you're doing on Facebook, you're building a raving fans database, you're protecting it, you're always keeping in contact with them. And every time they need something, you're there, you jump in. Every time they're in trouble with something on Facebook, you jump in, right? So that's the whole concept of this database and why you're doing this. So if you're still out looking for that now business, like that's great, but the now business is shrinking smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay, why? It's because people are securing, because of the internet, okay? People are securing people 2 years in advance, 3 years in advance. Like I'm securing some people 5 years in advance. I'm friends with them, and then they sell their house. It took so long, but I'm like, oh, but it didn't really take a lot of effort though on Facebook. It was like one message every month. Okay. But you see, I've secured them already. So even if they jump on a Facebook ad, or they go on Zillow, or they go on one of those other websites, realtor websites, they sign up, it doesn't matter. They say, I have a realtor already. That's what you want. Okay. So through the power of Facebook, which is messaging, posting, interacting with them, you have your command, which gives you updates. You have your smart plans there. You have your tasks there that reminds you of stuff. Like it reminds me when it's so-and-so's daughter's birthday. It reminds me I have a task there when it's so-and-so's anniversary. So I contact the man and I say, hey, it's your anniversary in 2 weeks. Did you have a present for your wife yet? Okay. It's like, holy, come on, wow, what, you're on another level here. He's like, okay. You're on another level of love and care. So that's what the database does. That's the power of Facebook and AW command. Okay, so I'm going to go into, oh, before I go on, any questions about that? The theory about this system?
Just a reaction that you're totally right. And it can be very subtle too. Like a comment, they can read it anytime, they can get updated anytime. It's just the magic of the technology. Subtle, and yet you get the touch that you get to build relationships with them.
Yeah, awesome, Carlos. Yeah, good point. You can respond anytime. There's no like time that you have to respond right away. So my messages, I can leave 2 days, respond, and there's no animosity, right? It's like, it's not like you have to respond right away. That's why I like Facebook.
Absolutely.
And here's another secret. I'm gonna tell you my secrets, right? Facebook, you don't have to do all of it yourself, right? Door knocking, you have to go door to door, right? Cold calling, you have to do your cold calling. On Facebook, you don't have to do it all yourself. You can leverage others to do it for you. Okay, so that's powerful too, right? Any other questions? Any insights or questions?
Feel free to raise your hand or unmute and ask away. This is your chance. Or chat, put something on chat.
Yeah, or you put on chat. And Carlos, you let me know when there's something on chat.
Absolutely. Let's keep going.
Okay.
They're probably trying to write down their question.
All right, so I'm going to show you just a flow of how things go, right? Yeah, you guys see this, right? traditional, traditional flow you guys are running right now, it's probably like this. You prospect, door knocking, cold calling, whatever, you go to a lead gen program. Okay, maybe online lead gen, you go to agent locator or KW command, and you try to, and then you go and develop a relationship with them. Either calling them, smart plan them, texting them and all that, until they say, yeah, Kirby, I'm gonna buy. And yes, you're like, yes, I'm gonna put them in a database where I'll nurture them in the database. And then after that, they'll buy something. Okay, that's just a normal flow of how our system works. So this will be KW command over here, developed a relationship, and then we'll do the deal. So all I did was take this model and I put it inside and I expanded a little bit. So I remember Ed just said something about they're all realtors, right? So I have two inflows, okay, here, inputs. I have people coming here from Sphere, so anybody that needs to buy or sell a home, and I could be the realtor. And I have a realtor referral network, right? So I put these two both inside of Facebook. So that means that they're my friends on Facebook on their personal profile. Okay, so you want to use your personal profile to do these, to have these relationships, because the personal profile can go prospecting. It can go out. The page is great. I know a lot of you love your Facebook page, but the page is only outgoing, like it's only marketing. So you can put posts out there, marketing, you can do Facebook ads, but the profile, you have 5,000 spots there. Okay, if you're not utilizing your 5,000 spots in your personal profile, then you're missing out on a lot of free leads. Okay, what I mean free leads is that you can show people, advertise to people for free on your personal profile. You don't have to pay. It's so powerful, right? I call it, you could, not brainwashing, but convincing, or not convincing. What's the other word? Conditioning people, right? Conditioning people to your culture, to your business. So it's very powerful. Okay, you got 5,000 spots there. So this works really well for a real estate agent. Because out of 5,000 friends, you should have 10% is raving fans, okay? So you get to your 500 that way. All right. So once they're in your Facebook, you develop relationship with them. Okay, develop relationship. You guys all know how to use Facebook, right? So you're commenting, liking, you're messaging them, and you're developing a relationship. Maybe even going out for lunch. Okay, if the patios are open now, right? Are they in Toronto? No, not yet. Yes, they are. Okay, thank you.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, even go to lunch with them. They become raving fans now. Raving fans are people that say, Craig, you are my real estate agent when I go buy a house and sell a house, okay? And all my friends, I'm going to point them to you. So you go, thank you. Then you put them into a tag on KW Command. They're my raving fan. I put them on my Facebook. I also tag them on Facebook as my raving fan. So now they're equal, okay? And then on Facebook, you know how I communicate with them, right? And you know what I said before, I data mine a lot of stuff. So I may say something like, hey, I want to update my phone book. What's your phone number? So I get phone numbers. So March could be phone number month. So my assistant will go in and message everybody, get all their phone numbers. There's another day where it's going to be, hey, we're doing a contest or something, and we get their address. And when we ask people give, it's funny. Okay, what's your email address? They give us their email address. So we want to fill in the KW command on this side by using Facebook by asking questions. So that command on this side, there's a percentage how much is filled. We want to get that to 100%. Okay. Once we get their address, we can put them on a neighborhood smart plan, right? They can get that neighborhood report every month now. Okay. So that's how I run this database. It's called Raving Fans, and it's on Facebook, tagged over here, and tagged over here in KW Command. Now, if I keep developing relationships with them, like that 36 touch, okay, in a systematic way, liking their posts, messaging them every month, right? Give them one phone call every quarter, then they will give me that contract, right? And referral. Okay. This is the formula. The more people you know, the more people in your raving fans database times how many times you touch them a year will be business for you. All right. All right, so I spread it out here so you guys can see what the realtor now, the power of the realtor. can give you. Because I know a lot of you on Facebook have a lot of realtor friends, and you're like, I don't know what I should do with them. Should I unfriend them, or what should I do? Well, realtors have it's powerful that they can give you referrals. Okay, so they can give you referrals in your city. And so what you want to do here for realtor partners is develop realtor partners on Facebook so that you can create your Facebook group of referral partners. So I have many realtor partner Facebook groups. Okay. And that's something that I would be here. I'm asking any of you here, if you want to partner with me to make a new realtor referral group, is to contact me. Okay. And we can definitely set that up together. Okay. And then I have a video. So today I can't teach you everything. Okay. So I have a free video course that'll teach you how to do this from step 1 to step 8. Okay. Step-by-step video course where I show you how to do it. You pause the video and you go do it. Okay. So today I'm not going to show you I'm not going to go on Facebook to show you how to do everything step by step. Okay. So in the video course, you can do it. So if you guys want to, is at the end of this, I'll share with you how to apply to be my referral partner, and then we can build that together. Okay. Does that sound fair? Yeah. And I'm not selling you anything, which is even, right? That's cool. So this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to build. You use the Facebook playbook. You could use it for your raving fans. Okay. But I'll be focused on teaching you how to build that referral partner. So you'll have 50 or 100 referral partners for agents. Okay. And each one will cause a referral for you. Okay. Within 5 years. Some of them don't give me anything, right? But within 5 years, they always give me something. Okay. Now then, so inside the video course, what would you learn? You're going to learn how to find friends. So I want to get you to 5,000 friends. That's number 1. That's step 1. All right. Add them all to your personal profile. Okay. And if any of you are really loving your Facebook page, you can always message everybody that's your friends in the future and say, like my Facebook page. Okay. So you can transfer them like that. We put them on a list. Like I said earlier, we can tag them to be your raving fans. Okay. And I'm going to teach you how to communicate with them and interact with them in a systematic way, because the old way of doing it, this is like 3 years ago, I would click on everyone's profile and I'll message them, press message, copy and paste the message. But Facebook right now, he says, Kirby, you're working too hard. Let me make it easier for you. So Facebook has made a share button. So that you get to forward messages to people now, just like an email. So it's so much easier for me now. Okay. You can make a message and you can forward it to my raving fans. So if I have 500 people there, I just click their names, and it all goes out. Okay. It's freedom and ease now. Okay. And then after that, generate that contract or referral. Okay. So today's purpose is really to open your mind that there is something like this, that something like this exists, and you can use Facebook for everything. Like right now, 100% of our lead generation is through Facebook. Right, 100% of our we'll say 75% is through Facebook, which is the Sphere touches, and then 25% will be PW command. Okay, and the phone, using the phone. All right. Now, one last thing before I take questions is this part here, friend. What if you don't have any more ways of finding new friends? Okay, you've maxed it out. Okay, you've done all the Facebook door knocking that you could do, that I teach you how to do Facebook door knocking, but you're done with that. You're like, I don't want to do anymore. Well, there's this special tool in KW Command called campaigns, right? You go in and you pay money now. You can pay money. Everything I showed you so far has been free. Okay, so who likes free? Nobody likes free. Oh, somebody likes free. I like free. So far, everything's been free. So my business runs at a high margin, okay, in terms of cost versus, the owner's profit is high, because there's a lot of my stuff is free. Okay, but then you understand why I have 5 admins though, right? Because a lot of my cost is through admin, and a lot of my cost is through men work here, men work, women work. Okay. Okay, so you say I don't want to do any free stuff anymore. I want to pay money. You go into Facebook ads and you start doing Facebook ads inside a KW command. Okay, you get those ads. You've done it before. You got those contacts, and you're like, I call them, I email them, and some of them, the leads suck. Maybe Joseph's heard of that already. These leads suck, right? Well, they don't suck, right? The leads are the leads. And so what you want to do is have a smarter way to touch them, okay? And the smarter way would be, number one is to put in a chat bot, okay? So you're chatting with them right away. So you're not waiting like a day later to call them, right? You set up a chat bot, number one. And number two is to go and friend them on Facebook, okay? If they found you on Facebook, why are you calling them or texting them or trying to like email them? You found them on Facebook. They have to have a Facebook account. All you do is search their name on Facebook, friend them, send them a message as a personal human being, okay, that you want to connect with them. That's it. Right? Very simple. Then you can make a new friend here through the ads. Okay. All right. So you might think that's weird, but you know what? Calling someone out of the blue is weird, I think. Right? I think friending them and sending them a message is perfect. And it's beautiful because someone clicking on a Facebook ad, they say they're like 1 year, 2 years away. So I friend them, they say, yeah, I'm not ready yet. I'm maybe looking in Richmond Hill. Okay, fine. I interact with them every month, right? And my algorithm with them goes up. So algorithm means like how connected are you between the two people on Facebook? And the higher the number, the more they see your stuff. So yes, I paid $1.50 for that person that I advertised for, but after I friend them, it's free. Okay. So that's why a lot of people are paying a lot of money on ads. I'm like, no, pay once. The ones that are open to being your friend, okay, they will accept your friendship. Okay. So now it's not that easy because some people are like, wow, they're not accepting my friendship. Well, they're not accepting your friendship because number one, your profile sucks. Your Facebook page sucks too, right? There's nothing on it and you look like nobody. Okay. You want to build authority inside of both your profile and your page. So when you friend somebody, they're like, oh, it's Kirby Chan. Like, I know that guy. I've seen his signs around the town. I've seen his ads a couple of times. Let me check his Facebook page. Wow, look at all the recommendations there. Maybe I just Google him. I Google him. Wow, 47 reviews. That's pretty good. Okay, I'll accept this friend request. So it's a total package you want to build, right? Total branding package. Okay, so once you friend them, 2 years, they're looking at your what did I use? The influence that you have on them, right? All your posts and all your cool stuff that you're sharing every week. And by 2 years, they're like, okay, Kirby, I need to buy my home now, right? You're obviously the agent. Okay. That's the kind of flow that you want to build, that I want to build with you, okay, on your Facebook profile. All right. So let's go into question and answer. Answering question.
Okay, so I've been chatting. I checked the chat here. Bunch
Yeah.
of reactions. Jill's just said, I bought 8 homes with 8 different agents. Anyone can guess why? Here's the tip. They all did a great job during their transactions. So what's missing? 8 transactions, no return agent. What's missing? It's the follow-up. Nobody followed up. Nobody kept building relationships. And
Yeah.
well, if you're not doing it, somebody else is, right? Here's a question. Is 36 touch still accurate?
No, it's not accurate anymore. So I do about 50 touches a year, and we have high touches, right? So if we see somebody with a broken coffee maker or something, like the other day, we sent them an espresso, right? And then he's like, "Oh, what? What?" Surprised them, right? An espresso from us, and then and they shared it on Facebook, right? So it's these kind of touches. So high value touches. and a lot more small touches on Facebook.
I like what you said when you said high value touches. It's about, but the point is you build relationships. It can be 37, 38, 39, 40. For as long as you're having that value touch, then that makes sense. I agree.
Yeah.
So FB only has a few people. FB has only a few people's posts, even though there's a lot of people on it. How do I access all the people, if that makes sense? From Sarah Davis. So I guess she's asking, Sarah, feel free to unmute and share your question. Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks, Carlos. Okay,
No problem.
So whenever and I'm not very savvy with Facebook, it's definitely on my list of things to learn quickly. But I've noticed on Facebook, it's the same people's posts that just keep showing up, and that's it, even though I have a number of people on the Facebook account. So I don't know how to get it so that everybody that's posting stuff comes through.
Yeah, so great question, because on Facebook, because you interact with a certain number of people, that algorithm thing, that score you have between people, they're very high. And then the more they show you, the more you interact, the higher it gets. So you're only going to start seeing all those people that are most of the time realtors, because they post a lot and you interact with them a lot. So you see a lot of realtors on your feed. So that's why I said that if you're able to tag the people that are raving fans, my 500, I could say to Facebook, I only want to see the 500 people, what they're posting. Yeah, so that
into the people that I haven't talked to in forever.
Yeah, so you have to go one by one to every profile, and you have to put them into a list, a Facebook list.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
By tagging, Kirby, you mean tag on the comment section, or do you recommend we use the @ @tag @name? Is that the same thing?
Yeah, maybe I used the wrong word. So it'll be putting them on a list. Putting them on the list is same as tagging them inside a KW command. Not having a tag. Yeah.
Kirby.
Yes, Ed.
Okay, so now I have a personal Facebook page that has about 3,000 people on it, and I have my my real estate Facebook page, which has about 220 people on it. Now, am I doing a lot of these posts through my personal page, or because I would obviously reach a lot more people, or is everything going through the business page that's which we're trying to grow? How do we kind of make that all work better, because right now it's not working very well?
Got it. So your question is, like, when do you use your business page? When do you use your personal page?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's an easy way to remember.
The
best way to connect the two, right? So here's an easy way to remember it, is that your business page is what you put out there as a very professional looking post. So for example, you have a house for sale, 3-bedroom, detached, just put the specs there, do what you usually do. There's the video, there's the picture, everything looks very nice and tidy, right? But when you share that on your personal profile, okay, that's when you start writing something that's more personal to you. So you have to look at it through the lens of Ed. So there's Ed's perspective on your personal page. It's different. You can take off your realtor hat if you want, but you go there and you start writing about how that's your friend of 10 years that's lived there. I watched their kids grow up in this house, all the other stuff you can write about, behind the scenes things. Okay. Insider information only it's there. It's like HGTV behind the scenes, okay, on your personal. But the other one is more like a website style. Okay, so those are the two difference. Okay, so you don't want to start doing business like posts on your personal, because that gets boring. That's get people to say, I don't want to follow this guy. It's just advertising, right? Okay, so personal, you want to look at it through the lens of yourself. Put your character in that post. Okay, the business one, a little more professional, more dry. Okay, so those are the two difference. Okay, so you want to use your personal one more though. Okay, you want to use your personal one more. Does that make sense?
Oh, it completely makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And also in your personal, you're not going to do that much real estate posts on there. So I do maybe like a 5-to-1, or maybe it's getting muddy now. I don't even know what is personal, what is real estate now, because I go put up a sold sign. I bring my kids, and I do a video of them putting the sold sign up. Okay, so it's like it gets muddy now, and people like that kind of stuff. Okay, yeah.
A follow-up question to that: would you recommend creating a personal page that's specific for my business communication, or a business or a personal page just for family? A lot of people I talk with have that, question.
Yeah.
Should I separate that, or should I just put it out there and work with it?
You don't have to separate it, because if you one of my modules I teach in the video module is to teach you how to have different lists on Facebook. So the different lists that you have on Facebook will see a different version of you, because you can set up parameters then. Like if I put a family photo up, I can say only my closest friends will see this photo. So nobody at work will see it. None of my clients will see it. Right? I could put something about Keller Williams, the regional event. There's a big training, and I can set it up so that only my recruits will see it. Okay, that post. All right, then the recruits will see it. And they say, "Oh, Kirby, how do I get a ticket to that?" All right, so then my clients wouldn't see it. Clients are like, "Well, I don't care if Kirby has a real speaking at the mastermind," right? So the agents will see it. If I have something about my community, I work in the Richmond Hill, Markham community, right? So then if I have something about that, then only those people that live there will see it. So my agents in my office, or you guys downtown agent, right? Or Barrie agents, you won't see that. So by creating lists, you can make it so that only certain people can see that message that you're sending out. So it makes it very relevant what you're sending out there. So think about those postcards you're sending out and how you have postal walks. It's the same thing when you set up lists. You can put posts that go out and they become postcards to a postal walk. If you set it up like that. Very powerful.
For those who are asking where to find these lists, I usually, what I do, Kirby, is I should go to a friend, and then on Facebook, click the friends button. And then when you click on it, a drop down comes up, and there's a section there that says edit friends list. And that's where you click and choose and categorize those lists of people that Kirby's talking about. And that's how you group them. You have your work list, you have your area list. I know people who even have like a golden retriever dog category because they're all dog lovers, and you can customize building relationships through those types of interests.
We still have some time here. Let's just go home. And right here, friends list. Okay, you might have to press see more, go down to F under alphabetical order, and it'll be under Facebook Pay. Okay, but I use it so much, they said, Kirby, I'm just going to pin it at the top for you. Okay, so they pinned it up at the top for me. So I click it, and there's all my lists.
How many lists do you have, Kirby? Looks like it was a lot.
A lot of lists here.
Whoa.
Okay.
Using the power of technology. Look at that. Micro.
Carlos will be here. Okay, handsome men. Carlos, there you go. Oh, we're not friends on Facebook. So too bad.
Well, we are. It's just that which goes to my next question. How many accounts should I have? Should I have multiple accounts or just one account for just all my lists? Because I'm friends with one of your accounts, so that's why I'm not on that one. Because I think you have maybe 3. I don't know.
So I have several Facebook accounts because I hit 5,000 friends, right? So I have another account that I only use. I forgot already. Oh, I have another account I only use for South Africa because you guys won't believe it, but I'm very well known in South Africa and Keller Williams. So I have another account just for South Africa. People know me more in South Africa than here in Canada. So, and then I have another account for me in the Philippines. So I have a company in the Philippines. where I started a virtual assistant company. So I have my own Facebook account just for that. So I'm friends with Carlos in Philippines.
Yeah, he's you, my friend, are helping a lot of people in that country, and a lot of people are, learning from you. Absolutely, and thank you
Yeah.
for that. I've one question here is, what are your tips for posting and staying active on Facebook? Do you have anything particular, like low-hanging fruits that easy enough for people who's starting that they can use?
Yeah, definitely start with your core values. So think about what's important to you. So 4 things I have is authenticity, leadership. We have humor. Okay. And did I say leadership already? I think I did. I have 4. And then everything I post is about these 4 things. If it doesn't fit in these 4 things, then I don't post that. Okay. Or if it's something else and I put a spin on it about one of these 4 things. So it's very targeted that when I interview like my friend, I say, what's Kirby Chen about? Like, what do you see on Facebook? And they may say, oh, Kirby, you're a funny guy, right? I'm like, done, humor. Okay. Oh, Kirby, you're always starting stuff in the world, right? Helping people. Okay, got it. Leadership, right? So your post, you want it to be under these 4 things that you come up with. Because if you come up with 10 things you want to be known for, then you'll be known for nothing. Okay. So if you're known for, I know some people have 2 different jobs. So I know one lady is all about her fitness stuff, but she posts so much fitness stuff. I see no real estate things, that gets lost. And then, some people are like just all over the place, posting everything, right? And that gets lost too. So you want to be very focused. So mine, the 4 things, everything's filtered under these 4 things and in the eyes of a realtor, okay? Because I use Facebook as a real estate agent. And so there's a lot of things about real estate in normal day life, which is pretty cool, right? People can see what a normal day real estate agent's like. So you would share that kind of thing, okay? Things that fail. Okay, you know the other day, I should have shared this, I did. I was putting the sign in, the hammer and everything. So I put the sign in and then it hit the sprinkler system, okay? So then I didn't know, it's just so hard to get that in. So I kept pounding and pounding.
Oh, no.
And then when the time came up to 4 o'clock, it was like, the water kept going right up to the for sale sign. But these are the stories I want to share with my friends, right? People want to know what the hell goes on inside of this real estate business. It's funny for them, funny for me, and it's interesting, right? They want to share more of that, okay? More behind the scenes of what goes wrong and what goes right, right? So not just putting, I sold a house, yay, over asking, not just that, but more stuff in.
That's right. Authenticity goes a long way. And I've heard that plenty of times from you, from different Facebook gurus and mentors, that authenticity is really a big thing now. 2021, people catch on that you're a bot. People catch on that you're just posting for the reason of posting, but not really building relationships or reaching out and being authentic. Here's a tip from Jill's, her RTT in Canada, the amazing Jill. He said, you can create audiences in Command to match those lists in Facebook and therefore specifically targeting with an ad. Yeah, you can use Command to match these lists, and then you're managing your database as you're using your list in Facebook. And you can launch your smart plans, your email campaigns in a more systematic, targeted manner. I have agents in our market center that do this in a very efficient manner. And like I said, golden retriever list, you have a cooking list, etc., and it works out for them. Another question here, Kirby, what sort of URL link should we be putting in our Facebook ads in Command, or is it better to just use the Facebook lead form?
Jill's is here, so I'll say no, use the Command ads. And the URL you put in there, remember I talked about the chat bot? Well, I use ManyChat, okay? I've talked about this before in other presentations with Jill's, and we put the URL for that chat bot inside a command. So after they fill out the form, the lead form, you have this spot called landing page. And we put the ManyChat link there. So when they finish the lead form, they go continue to the website or whatever it is. It goes to the chatbot link, which pulls up Facebook. Boom, a little chat says, "Hey, I'm Kirby. Thanks for clicking on my ad." Right? What do you need? Okay. And I give them 3 options.
And to that point, Kirby, if I may, I think that's one of the greatest idea, because you use the best of the two systems. Number one, you use Facebook lead form, which automates the lead creation in command, so that you capture that information without having to type it in. And Facebook autofills that form. So, and people trust Facebook. So,
Yeah.
right. So they don't have any pushback on filling a form. And then you go into the ManyChat, and if you build that bot properly, you are now qualifying your lead. Think about this. People are saying, well, in command, we don't have yet the automated reply. If a lead is created, we don't send an email, etc. Well, you could do that. You've been able to do that for forever, for a long time. And doing what Kirby is doing is having a live conversation with that lead the moment that they click on the ad. Think about the power of that.
Yeah.
And how much does ManyChat cost, for example?
$10 to start.
$10 to start. Okay. So, all right.
$10 a month.
That's too much. It's too expensive.
It's too expensive. I don't know if anybody here also uses a different platform. It's kind of like competitive to KW Command. And I know a lot of people use Agent Locator. Does anyone here use this other system, Agent Locator?
Come on, speak
No?
up. I can see names here. Don't be shy. It's fine.
Used to.
I'm
Used
taking
to?
notes.
Somebody? Okay. Well, here's something that Joe's never heard of. But I've connected Agent Locator with the ads. Okay, it's not hard, but I've connected it. You guys can talk to me about it. But if I've connected it, so now they do the command lead form. They fill it out. They click submit. They go to the website, which pulls up the ManyChat. But in the background, Agent Locator picks up the lead. Okay, creates the lead there and sends them an email of listings already. So this is like this: 1 second. Okay, everything is boom, 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 done. Now they're answering my questions, pre-qualifying. I'm over here. My assistant sees it. Friends them on Facebook now. Okay.
July 6th, I'll be able to do that in command, Kirby.
Yeah. So there you go. The battle of the
Okay.
technologies. But the thing here, like as MCDC, I'll tell you, use what works for you. Use both and see what works. And you already, for KW agents, you already have it. It's a Ferrari.
Yeah.
What do you do with a Ferrari? You use it and make it work. And to integrate it. That's the thing with technology. Integrate as much as you can, leverage from it. Perfect. Another question, what sort of URL link should we be putting in our Facebook ads in command? Or sorry,
you've asked that question.
Sorry. We use Agent Locator as a comment. Oh, here's a question. This is a private message. Okay, so if I'm a type of person that's not a techie and I don't use Facebook that much because I'm concerned about my personal health, about using technology in that level, what would you recommend to me so that I still use the technology but it doesn't overwhelm my life? Because I that's how he kind of, I'm just paraphrasing. If I use Facebook, is it going to overwhelm me? Is it going to take over me? It's going to bombard me with bad news, etc. What do you think? Your thoughts?
Okay, so I said we don't have time for a whole discussion. It's 1:53. I want to honor your time, and I sent out my Facebook profile here. Okay, so you guys can connect with me there. Okay, number one, and you can apply there. You can message me and apply to be my referral partner, right? And then inside of my referral partner, I do a group coaching class. So it's once a week, 1 hour a week. Okay, I coach you on the Facebook playbook so you guys know what it is. And the option is, if you're technically challenged, that's why I have the company in the Philippines with people there that are all trained in this Facebook playbook. So you can even hire someone to do it for you if you're technically challenged in the future. Okay. Does that answer your question, Carlos?
Yeah, thank you. That's good advice. Leverage, use it. The technology's there. But Amazing answer. Okay, anyone else? We're running out of time. Last call for questions to the amazing Kirby Chan. And again, thank you. As we're waiting for some more questions, thank you so much, Kirby, for being here and teaching us all this. This is valuable. This is golden. There is a recording for this on our YouTube page for the KWA agents on their call. For those that are not yet part of our family, feel free to check the chat for an email address by our lovely Yang and Keith, and check an email and send them out and ask questions to get that recording. Yeah, one more question.
Yeah, Kirby.
Go, Mr. Muziak.
Which Facebook page do we sign up to be a referral partner? Kirby Leader, Kirby Chan, Kirby Leader photo?
The Kirby Leader one. You can just message me there, my personal profile.
Kirby Leader.
And then Christian here will be talking to you. I don't.
There it goes.
You don't talk to me on that page, but you'll be talking to Christian, which is awesome. Okay.
Your admins just get on it, right? See, it's just amazing, perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and he'll set you up with everything. Okay, he'll ask you some questions and he'll set you up.
Yeah, so check on with Kirby, add him as a friend, and check his amazing admins and leverage your business. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna skyrocket and learn technology even if you don't use it every day. Okay, so that's it. We have to stop right here. Again, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Do we have so okay, I'm just getting message. Okay, we're wrapping up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, thank you for joining us in KWE sessions. We have another session coming up next Wednesday. Stay tuned for another more mentors, leaders, and people the people that are willing to share their secrets and techniques to help out. And this is the KW culture, right? So again, thank you for joining. I will end with music. All right.
Thank you, Kirby.